بالنفس قامت،
زلزلت كل الثوابت، رجعت حقيقة نامت.
إن بوابة الجحيم تنهزم من نفس قامت، تنهزم من نفس قامت.
I grew up in a Muslim family. My father studied in a big Islamic university in Cairo, and he taught us how to read Quran, how to pray 5 times. We have to do this surahs of Quran after each prayer, because if you need more blessing, and we did more and more. I start to preach Islam to my friends because I feel, because my father a professor in Quran, and so I start to preach. I said, oh, we have to do this and we have to do this. I start to lead the people to Islam. Yeah, and because that's the way I am. I like the people to be Muslims like me. I left my country and I went to Europe, to Holland. In Holland, when I came to Holland, I still very good Muslim. I praying, spending a lot of times in prayer, fasting, everything, reading Quran. But now start a new life. One day I met a lady, she invited me to a church. She said, come to see. I am so welcome in that church. She said, okay, can you help us to translate this text? There's some Arabic in that church. I start translate the scripture. They start using me in that church every week. And Jesus start work in my life because I start reading a Bible. I said, what's that? In the same time, another people, that way my neighbor, they are Christian. They are friends. They start talking with me about Jesus, and Jesus doing this, doing miracle, and I never hear about Jesus. Never. I have no idea about Jesus. I start loving these stories. I love the stories, and other way I start working in that church, and I have relative there in Holland, and my auntie, she said, why you are working with the Christian? Why you go to church? I told her, because I translate. She said, be careful from a Christian. I said, don't worry about me. I am good Muslim. And more than 1 year, every week in the church. So I have a lot, and the people, they saw me. I am so sincere, so love God. So they know I am Muslim, but they didn't tell me anything. This is the beautiful things from Dutch people. They show me Jesus from their love, from their caring. And I started crying. What's this love? I feel I'm so bad. What's this angels? And because these things touch my heart a lot. And the love for the church, the pastor, the people, I give them nothing, but I receive all love, all caring. For what? I'm just a bad person. I did nothing. These things, I didn't have it in Islam. But these people, they didn't know me. They even not my religion. But just, I'm welcome. I'm working in the church and I'm Muslim. They give me opportunity just to work among them. Later on, one man start from my country, but I didn't meet him. He wants to start the first Arabic conference in Holland. He started looking for Arab people. He asked my pastor, he asked all the church, do you have some Arab people in your church? He said, yes, I have women. Then he contacted me, said, I invite you to this conference. I don't like to go to this conference. Afraid. I don't like. Just my church said, please go to this conference. In this conference, I heard the preacher talking about salvation. Jesus died for you. Jesus gave you his life. Jesus gave you his blood. You doesn't matter. You are from which background, Muslim, and Jesus, he loves you and he has a plan for you, just special for you. You are here in this country because he brought you here, because you are so. And I don't know, just I hear this, but I don't know what's going on, but something, I just stand up in the middle of conference, crying from, and just water. And the pastor said, do you like to accept Jesus in your life as a savior? I say yes, but I didn't know what that means. Just I said yes, and with my tears I said yes, but I didn't know what's that. Later on, I came back. I came back. I went to this conference empty. Out from this conference, Jesus in my heart, in my life. I feel joy, but it is very slow because I still doing my Islamic ritual. I still go to this translating in this church. I still contact with this, but it is not clear. I love Jesus. I start love Jesus, but also I love Islam. I want to keep them together. I keep them together. I go to church, praying, everything together, and I'm enjoy it like this way. Later on, the friends, they said, you are so good. You love, even you are growing in Bible, but you have to choose. You are so child, you are on, but you have to choose, or Islam. You cannot mix. At that moment, I thought this is the way. I love God. I said, oh God, now I know you from all the ways. I know you from Islam. I know you from religion. I thought this is the way. I am something special, but I didn't know the way for him. It is one way. I didn't know. They told me, yes, the way for him just one way. And now I start suffering because if I choose Christ, I have to leave my family, all things, and I didn't want. Still some roots in Islam in my side. It is not easy. It is not easy to leave Islam. The brother who invited me to this conference, he taught us the basic, how to read Bible, discipleship, give us a basic discipleship courses. Always I go. When I hear Bible study there, I go there. I asking a lot. I want to know more. What happened in this year? Something break the Islam totally in my heart. My neighbor, these people, I pray with them every day. Their father, he said, my daughter, you are my daughter, and I love you so much. But I want to tell you the truth. We have a book. Book said the truth about Islam. Please read it. Muhammad, it is not a true prophet. When I hear this, even I start loving just, but the roots is still in Islam. I don't like to hear any bad things about Muhammad or Islam. Still it is because this is my family, this is my history, and I grow and I love all things from my background. He said, and I just checked, and he said, read this book. I start just when I read the first paper, just I throw a book. I said, no, I don't like to read this book. This book so bad, the writer so bad. Why he talk bad about my prophet? No. But later on, the book just among my books, always something. I see the book. He said, "Come to read me," and something. The book called me to read it. One day I read this book. I just shaking. I read everything. Something never ever know about Muhammad, about Quran, the truth, and the truth from, and why I didn't know. Why my father didn't know? Why, if my father know, why he didn't tell me? Why nobody? But later on I say, because when the Islamic lands, always they put us, close all the windows to see the light. They put us in darkness. And here when I am in Holland, it is their freedom. And I started praying day and night. I praying, and always Jesus, he said, yes, come to me, my child, this is your way. I said, but I have to take. I said, no, or them or me. And I did. I didn't know the following of Jesus, so difficult. I didn't know I have to sacrifice everything, but I did. And it is, now I have a joy. It is, I suffered a lot, but at least I have a future. I have a future with him. I said, God, who are you? Please, here Quran and here a Bible. Please, I get tired. I need the truth from you. I shouting every day, screaming early morning. Who are you? I want something from heaven. And he start work with me. And he start with me. I start hate the Quran. I cannot touch with him, and I didn't know, but and he gave me a desire to love Bible. And oh, I saw the light, I saw everything, and something wonderful happened. Just one day I praying, I saw the light, big light, and showed me that he gave me, this is the Bible, this is your way, this is church. And I said, no, but it is. And he gave me a knowledge in his book. I cannot believe myself. I can't answer every questions. Some people in the beginning, they start asking me, I start teaching them. I believe. From where? I don't know. I can answer any question. From where? From him. And I'm growing. Now I am a leader. I lead the people to the Christ. I help the people. I counseling the people. I am leader in my church. I am working in his kingdom. And I see his glory day by day. Hear my testimony, please. If you are Muslim, if you are Buddhist, just try my life and then you choose, because Jesus, his life, he doesn't say you have to come. No, you have all choices, but just try him and then you choose your way, his way, or another way. But his way, he give you the salvation. Other way doesn't give you any salvation. There is no future in the earth or later. I love you, my family. I love you, my friends. But please try it. You lose nothing. Just try it. I pray that Jesus touch their heart, open their heart. They can hear. Open their ear. They can hear your voice. Open their eyes, they can see your glory, and they can see the truth. They are innocent, they are wonderful people, and they can, because now they didn't know anything. Just they proud themselves, but they are just blind. They living in darkness. I was with them, so I know very well their thinking. I know very well their life, because I was part of them. I was so stubborn. I said, no. But he broke this, give me another heart so I can see him. I feel him. I show him. I show his light. I show his work in my. I want him just to work with them because I love them. I want them to see the glory where I am and the salvation and the future, a happiness, a joy, and how I am changed totally. I changed totally. Okay, I give you the advice. Go to your room, pray your Islamic prayer. Tell him, I want to go to God. I want to go to you. If my prayer, it is the way for you, please pray this prayer from bottom of your heart, because this is I did. I told him, I don't care. Just show me the truth. If the truth in my religion or I just want your face. Ask him. And if you are honest, he show you. He show you. He'll show you.
واطمن خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك بايديه. اطمن عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. مرة تاني اطمن خايف ليه؟ واطمن خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن عنده للموت مخارج، ده هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. عالموج العالي بيمشي، عالموج العالي بيمشي، وكمان المرضى بيشفي. يدي وبالنعمة يكفي ويسدد الاحتياجات. في البحر يشق طريق يتمجد وسط الضيق، واما الاحوال بتضيق يجي ويصنع قوات. واما الاحوال بتضيق بنثق انه بيجي يصنع قوات. واطمن خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. اطمن ضابط كل الاكوان وبروحه في كل مكان، وبيدي سلام وامان للي بيتعلى بيه. في الرحمة ملوش مثيل، وفي ده هو دليل عن حبه لكل ذليل غالي ومحبوب في عينيه. عن حبه لكل ذليل شاور على نفسك وقول غالي محبوب في عينيه. عشان كده تطمن واطمن خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. علي صوتك معايا يلا. في الحرب يحارب عنا لما بنصرخ له عنا. طول عمره قريب منا ولا يعرف مستحيلات. ابليس قدامه مرعوب وباسم يسوع مغلوب، واحنا بدم المصلوب مضمون لينا انتصارات. لا كورونا ولا فيروس ولا وباء، واحنا في دم المصلوب على ابليس وكل اللي شبهه مضمون لينا انتصارات. واطمن خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن اطمن، عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الغالب غالب وهيفضل غالب. اطمن مرة تاني، اطمن اطمن، خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن اطمن، عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. يلا مرة تاني، اخر مرة، اطمن واطمن، خايف ليه؟
بلاقيش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه.
اطمن اطمن، عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج. يلا العدد الثالث مرة بعض مع بعض. في الحرب يحارب عنا لما بنصرخ له أعن، طول عمره قريب منا ولا يعرف مستحيلات. إبليس قدامه مرعوب وباسم يسوع مغلوب، واحنا بدم المصلوب مضمون لينا انتصارات. واحنا بدم المصلوب يسوع وحده مضمون لينا انتصارات. واطمن، خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن اطمن، عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. اطمن اطمن واطمن، خايف ليه؟ ده ناقش اسمك على كفي طول ما انت ماسك في ايديه. اطمن اطمن، عنده للموت مخارج، ما هو الاسد الخارج غالب وهيفضل غالب. اطمن اطمن اطمن.